guys, we are back for more review of Love Live Superstar Season 3. And as I've mentioned before, I will be doing this in batches where I will be covering 3 episodes. But I already have a feeling that this will be a late upload, so I'm sorry in advance. I honestly think this will be a late upload. So now let's begin with episode 4, which I honestly think is a 10 out of 10 episode. I already mentioned this in my previous video, but I really don't care much about the first years, now second years. Natsumi, who is the focus of this episode, is really annoying and I just don't like her when she's on screen. Her Oninatsu catchphrase is not very, how do I say it? But it's kind of memorable because it's annoying, but in memorable as in like in Nico Nico Ni, it's not. You just remember it because you're annoyed by it. Thus, personally, even though Kinako has less personality, I'd say Natsumi is my least favorite of the 9 members of Liela. However, in season 1, Sumire is honestly the very same to me. I don't like her when she's on screen, but in that specific episode, well, if you're in season 3 already, you know what I mean. And she became my best girl. And speaking of which, I will be making a best girl video about Sumire. Maybe look forward to that, but it will be a late one. That's why, coming from my experience from Sumire, I am expecting Natsumi and also the other now second years to have a development, which they are getting now finally in this 3rd season. Despite the fact that I dislike Natsumi, I do relate in one aspect that her dreams keep changing. Personally, I am a college student right now. However, I don't know what I want to be in the future. I mean, I have likes, but they say that those likes are not very careerable, if that makes sense. Like, I like art, I like literature, I like history. What else? Anthropology, or like what people think are like hobbies than careers. And because I'm not very skilled in them, not very outstanding in that aspect, I don't even have a chance to build a career on those things, for example. So I do relate in that kind of aspect. So that's another reason why I keep waiting for Natsubi to do something, to have a proper development. And thankfully, and this is quite an opinion, but I mean, I have mixed feelings that Tomari joined. I mean, they already did have much development for the now second years, and then they add Tomari and also a character development, character redemption for Wayne. So I am very conflicted about it at first, but now it gives a chance for Natsumi to develop more. And it's kind of a similar situation to Mei and Shiki. They're kind of a pair, and now Tomari and Natsumi is now a pair. So Kinako is unfortunately not very developed right now. I hope she will be further on in this season. Following that, Tomari and Natsubi being sisters allows a simultaneous backstory and development that could be portrayed as a rekindling for these two, especially that they don't have the best relationship as we've seen so far, and hopefully they will get closer, and that will allow Tomari to be more free, more willing to join Liela in like episode 9 maybe. Speaking of backstory, Tomari was really cute and energetic as a child, oh my god, and she always looks up to Natsumi, but as Natsumi lost her smile, Tomari lost hers as well, and now she's so stoic. This is just me, but after having sort of depression in my earlier years, I couldn't smile as easier before, and honestly, I can't remember what I was like before. Was I smiley? I don't know. I don't remember. So I don't believe we'll be getting an all smile tomorrow once they rekindle and they get over their problems, whatever it may be. Though of course I am expecting her to smile more from maybe now on, especially seems in the end of the episode that they have rekindled somehow, not fully, but it is a progress. And I also highly appreciate that Canon did not solve this problem. The second years worked together to help Natsumi in this problem, and oh my god, thank you Cuckoo for stopping her, solving another problem once again. The only real complaint I have in this episode is I thought we will be getting a song. I won't be commenting on their outfits, but the build-up seems like a song is due and it would have wrapped up everything perfectly, but it doesn't. Even without it, I honestly think this episode is 10/10, but it could have been better with a song.
One last thing, I think Natsumi would do good as a reporter in the future if ever she doesn't know what to do. I hope you will find this a suitable career in the future. I hope. So we're done with the Natsumi and Tomari focus episode. Now we move on to the 2 episode focus for Cuckoo. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much opinion on Cuckoo. Even when there's only just 5 of them, there's nothing towards her character. She's just the foreigner character and she is one of the founders together with Canon, but other than that, she just kind of disappeared in the story in terms of importance. She's just there. Of course, we have the bickering with Sumire, which I really love. I ship them. And the secret storyline that Sumire and herself only knows if Liela will not produce any result, Cuckoo will have to go back to China or Hong Kong. But after winning Love Live, I thought that we are done with that storyline. But no, we are going to Hong Kong, it seems. And in this timeline, we are talking about the 3rd years graduating. What will they do now in the future? And I'm kind of hurt. Like, oh my God, they are graduating. This is the 3rd season. This will be the 3rd season with the original 5 and maybe the Superstar franchise as a whole. Either way, the deal Cuckoo had with her parents is that she will be an idol, a school idol during her high school years. So what will happen after that is the focus of this episode. So I suppose finally we have a Cuckoo focus episode. And all of that lead them to Hong Kong, including Tomari and Wayne. So this is a Cuckoo focus episode, but there's hardly any Sumire. Oh my God. Doesn't do much, and I thought for sure that just like Cuckoo have a lot of role in Sumire's story, Sumire will also have a lot of role in Cuckoo's story because she and Cuckoo are the most close. But no, it's the relationship with Canon that this episode focuses on, and I have mixed opinions. First of all, they are the founders after all, so I kind of want to see more interactions between them, especially after they found Liela. After Sumire and Chisato joined, they don't have much to themselves, so I guess there's that, but I still have mixed feelings about it. But enough of that, and let's go back to Cuckoo. First of all, holy shit, we got a Chinese song actually. I totally didn't expect that. And we got to meet her sister. She has a sister in China. So another correction, she's from Shanghai, not Hong Kong. Either way, I really love her backstory. I think this is the first foreign character that we got a backstory on how they want to be an idol. Like actually showing how it unfolded. And as someone who has followed Love Live since Muse, I kinda relate to it. I mean, I don't dance and sing, but I kind of thought like, oh, what if I'm gonna be an idol? Of course, I'm not gonna be one, but I must admit that thought has gone through my head at one point, or some. And this episode reminded me that Sunny Passion existed. I'm sorry, Sunny Passion, you got so done dirty, honestly. But discovering school idols allowed Cuckoo, who has her life surrounded in academics, now more fun, more colorful, and more passion, if that makes sense. And of course, since they're in Shanghai, Cuckoo will be the center of their performance. No doubt, no argument about it. I would have gone mad if they didn't. Even if Canon is still here, if they don't choose Cuckoo to be the center, I would be so mad. And speaking of Canon, apparently the older sister that Tomakonote and Liela are the same group, which I will let that pass because this is a foreign land at least. Even though the two groups will not perform separately, at least in the episode where of course they have collabed together, at least that is a build up to we kind of want to work together with this separate group, and of course it will build up to the 11 member Liel, so there's that. So I'm kind of letting it pass as well, but at least we have one more chance where Yu Gaoka will choose between Tomakonote and Liela who will actually represent them in Love Live. So I will let this one pass, and this is a Cuckoo center. They're here to help Cuckoo's problems, not drag their problems from Japan to Shanghai. Speaking of problems, Cuckoo's, well, she is an Asian household in China, which is very strict. And even without that, the feeling that you want to give back to your parents is very, very real, that sometimes you give up passion for more practical careers in life. And not just parents, but also family, like especially if you're a breadwinner and all that stuff. It's very real. But at least in this case, Cuckoo has her sister's motivation. Well, in the first place, she's the one who encouraged her to go to Japan in her first year of high school. And even though we didn't see the parents, the story feels like she has hope than she actually thought. She's just having the hard decisions to choose between herself or her family. And I might sound like a broken record, but this is very real, and this experience could come to anyone, not just like from strict parents or like underprivileged, even if just normal people, you know. Choosing what you want in the future is hard. And we didn't actually see Cuckoo's parents, but it feels like they want Cuckoo to follow what she wants, and of course that is very good. And I hope she will do what she wants, as well as the others. Oh, and I almost forgot, the amount of Chinese in this episode is a lot, and I didn't expect they actually will put an effort to that. And the final topic is the song. I must admit, this is not my favorite, but of course the lyrics has Cuckoo's feelings, so there's that. And I have questions how Tomakonote know the lyrics and the choreography, especially the choreography, but that doesn't matter. The song also got hints of Chinese in it. That's pretty cool as well. And comparing this to like, I forgot the name, but like the one with Shiki as a center, I think this is better. So props to that. In the end, Cuckoo was able to let out her feelings, and I just assume that her parents, her family approve of what she wants to do, and she let her do what she wants for her own future. So yeah, that's it. And so far this season, it gives the characters that I feel are less developed more development, which is really, really good. I highly appreciate it, and I'm very sorry that this video is very late. I'm very busy. I don't know when this will come out. Oh my God, I don't know. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys next time. Bye.